could see through the darkness. You'd hide with me like the wind. We'd be wild and free.
Right, what brought me to Huddersfield was, first, it was local to me, and second, I wanted to stay at home really, because it was we moved to England about 6 years ago, and it was very new to me. So I was like, I'm not feeling like I want to move out of house, like I just want to stay in that comfort and everything. So I guess a part of it. And second, when I searched up my course and everything, so I felt like the modules which were being taught as a part of my degree were best served here. So yeah, right. So when I arrived, I believe it was Freshers Week. It was really busy, and I was like, whoa, okay, what is happening here? Then I had a friend with me because we had a class that day. So we all just literally were following the crowd. Some of us ended up in sports, and we were like, whoa, okay, there's a new world going down there. So we enjoyed, interacted with a few of the stalls, got to know a few of the societies and then communities which we actually belong in and stuff and things like that, especially the Pakistan Society, Islamic Society, APSOC. So it was all like, oh wow, okay, we found our people, we found our community, and that sort of helped us to just kind of settle in more with the university environment. Right, my experience so far has been good, but you could say it's like a bumpy road really, because it's never going to be a case of that everything is perfect. So you have to find your gap and your space. Like, you would be able to thrive in a few things, but then there's going to be something that you're going to be struggling with. So you always have to find a way or a mean to sort of settle in better, to kind of do things better, and it's just like a trial and error sort of a case. Then eventually you end up where you want to be really. But I would say the experience was good because I've learned so much more, especially I was working with SEU. So that has kind of built me up as a person, that has taught me so much more, that has given me the professional work ethic, how to conduct myself, how to treat others, or how to kind of be in a circle where you have to be respectful, you have to be very equitable, you have to kind of think of all different possible things and all different possible alternatives, how people can think about it or how they can kind of take stuff and things. So yeah, it's been good. Right, challenges. I guess because I was the first person from my family, you could say, like my intimate family, which, because we moved here, so I'm the first one coming to university. My parents have attended it back home. So I would say the application process, how to do stuff and things, what are the you could say potential bodies to kind of reach out to, how to do it all, how to apply for finances and stuff. It was a bit challenging at first because back home, literally everything was dealt by my parents or even my uncle, because he was very supportive. He was like, okay, what have we got? And I used to be like, there we go, my papers, just apply it. So I mean, that was that sort of a case. But after moving in here, being a bit more mature, you could say, kind of taking that responsibility of doing stuff and things and keeping up on the emails, and then keeping up on how everything is done, if it's not right or wrong, howsoever. So I guess that could be a challenge, because if we go back now my brother's applied, he's studying in the same universities. I've helped him, and it was so much of a relief for him because at least one of us knew what were the steps or what we were doing. But in my case, I was just like researching. I was like, I don't know. But then the staff I had in my college, they helped me a lot with that thing. And whenever I used to go, we're like, I don't know what's happening. And then they used to be like, okay, calm down, just go there, and that's the application process and sorted. Yeah, thank you. Right, so the first year I kind of got introduced to the union via the stall which was on Freshers, and especially those pink t-shirts were all over, everywhere, outside, inside, and all the fun stuff was going on. So I was like, okay, yeah, we've got something going on there. I didn't know what union does or what is the role and everything. Then in my second year, because I was a rep, so I was involved with the its and bits, as in the rep training, then coffee cake and rep session, then different trainings and different workshops that's provided by Students' Union for student reps. Then when it was my second year, a friend of mine was applying for Students' Union jobs, and I was like, "Ooh, do they do that?" And she was like, "Yes, they do it." I was like, "Okay, let's just give it a go," because that I was applying for jobs, but I wasn't able to get into anything because I didn't had an experience. But being a student, I demonstrated my experience of being a student rep, and I eventually got the job. Now it's my second year. I love every bit about it. I love the staff. I love the people around us. I love my team. I love my manager. I mean, everything is just perfect. Being a part of SU not only comes with like building yourself up, like polishing you as a person, but it also comes with the incentives that you're basically a responsible person for so many students out there who you look after. So if somebody comes down to you, and if they are in a misery, anything, we definitely signpost, but then sometimes they just want to talk to somebody. They don't want to just literally go away and be signposted and whatsoever. So the things, or the experience I've gained from those conversations, I feel like that made the whole journey worth it, to be honest. Because if I was able to help somebody just in that instance, it was just if I wasn't able to help them, but just to listen to them and then make them a bit comfortable and a bit like calm down, and okay, let's just go to like advice center. That's basically Students' Union office again as well. So let's just go to advice center together. And then I used to be like, okay, that's your person. For instance, Muz or Bruce or Fiona, anybody, they're like, that's your person, and I'm off. And then they were like, okay, bye. And whenever we kind of came across on campus after, it was like, hi. And I was like, hi, you okay? I was like, yeah, good. So I felt like that hi, you okay, good made such a big difference. So I think the time I've spent with my friends, the memories we've made, like literally going to the library and studying for hours and hours, going out, eating together, going on trips. Now we do trips like outside of university, like we've visited. Right, so I would say when I joined university, I was very shy. Now I'm a bit like, oh, hi. So one thing would be that. Second is public speaking. Then it's like in confidence wise as well. I used to be very like just very reserved to myself, but now I've started opening up to stuff and things. If I like something, I express myself. If I don't like something, I try to keep my opinion to myself, but then also the people who know me at least know how I feel about it. So I think these are all part of your character, and they kind of show you as a person. So there's nothing like, oh, I mean, nobody can be really blank, right? Everybody's got a few things going on, really. So it's not a case of like everybody or somebody is a bad person or a good person. It's always like the experience which make them. So I guess my experience have built me up for good, really. I feel like definitely it has prepared me for the future, because considering their careers and employability services, the amount of stuff, the work them guys are putting in, it's commendable. Because if we go to them, if we email them, if howsoever we approach them, then people are very sweet. Then people are always like trying to get the best out of you out there, helping you with your CVs, helping you find and look for jobs, helping you prep for your interviews and stuff. So I think all of them is a one step into the future, is a one step towards what I want to do really after this. So I think yes, it has definitely prepared me. And yeah, that's it. I would say if you're a new student, don't shy away. Join societies which you love, join networks which you love. Always come in, like just come and see what's happening, really. Because even if you're struggling with something, it's not going to be a case of that there's nobody to talk to. There's always going to be somebody to support you, to help you, to kind of bring you one step forward, really. So it's just reach out, just kind of come out, just reach out, just try to talk to people. And if you don't feel, talk to random people. You can always come to the advice center, and then people are the most like beautiful humans inside out, really. listen to you, they understand you, then they remember the things you've said to them, and it's not going to be a case of like, oh, this was just a one-time chat. Whenever I see a few of them, it's always like, yeah, is it going good? And I'm like, it's going perfect. So I mean, yeah, that all makes it up really.